Good to meet you, man. Raufeon?
Yeah.
I'm so psyched, man. I heard you're gonna beat me up in a couple days, but
you gonna beat me up.
yeah.
It was amazing meeting you, man. I feel like we are like here, you know?
Yeah,
like the thing we were talking about, I feel like you just know, you know what I mean? Like you've been in the situation, which is crazy because you're in a whole different arena.
But competition is competition. I think that's what we kind of realized tonight, right? It's just like there's so many similarities, even though we're doing a totally different thing.
Exactly, and those people at the top level have the same mindset and same competitive attitude. So this is amazing.
I will see you tomorrow, man. We'll jump right into it, man.
I kind of believed that for a long time. In college, I was like, I'll regret it forever. You know, I will. Like, knowing that I know in my heart that like I had the potential.
Yeah. So I mean, for me, you know, I train so hard. You know, I break my body down, all in preparation for this fight. You know what I mean? It happens like every 3, to 4 months. You know, but even like yesterday I was hurting. You know, it's the end of the week. I've been pushing myself all week, but you know, I know that it's gonna pay off in the end. So coming into this today, I don't necessarily feel like I've had the background for this moment, you know. So I'm probably gonna get my butt whipped or whatever. But you know, I know that if I know me, I know I'm gonna reassess, and I'm probably gonna try to get good at this game no matter, you know, what it takes. Jiu-jitsu was once unknown to me. Boxing was once unknown to me. Fighting was once unknown to me. But at the end of it, I came out of it. I'm not unscathed, but I'm better for it. You know, I'm stronger for it mentally. And so this is just another opportunity to do that for both of us, me and Jake. You know, going into each other's world. So. Official. What's up, man?
What's up? Welcome to my crib.
I was gonna say, welcome to your warehouse, man.
All right, so Raufeon, the first thing I want to talk to you about is like our starts, where we got everything going. So tell me about, you know, your beginnings as a competitor.
Yeah, so I started actually as a junior in high school. I started wrestling, and that's like really late for wrestling. But I started as a junior. When I start something, I kind of become obsessed with it, you know, and like I was there, you know, early mornings, late night, just because I knew I needed to like kind of catch up with everybody. So yeah, I started junior high school, and I actually started on the team, qualified for state, actually placed in state my senior year, won state for freestyle Greco.
And so that's like 2 years after you started?
2 years after I started, I won state. Yeah, exactly. My mom passed away when I was like sophomore in high school. Man. So wrestling was also good for me because it was like let off aggression, right? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So wrestling like is a really big part of my life because, you know, I feel like it brought me out of a lot of stuff.
It's like something positive to put yourself into at a hard time.
Exactly. Wow. Yeah. And so I went to college, went on to college to All-American then, and at this time I'm doing the same things, trying to kind of catch up with people. So I'm staying after, going before. So my junior and senior year, I actually won national title for Division II in wrestling for the NCAA, and then that's when I met Jens Pover, who was starting an MMA gym in the college that I wrestled at. And yeah, and so I was also like coaching wrestling at the college, and he asked me if I could coach at the MMA gym that he had started, and I was like, yeah. And he showed me some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, then he showed me some kickboxing, you know, and then eventually, and he had a way to just like, he was just like, man, you might as well fight now, you might as well just take a fight. So I did my first fight, my first amateur fight, and he was my corner. And, you know, I choked him out with like, I had like an anaconda, standing anaconda, and his legs was like dangling in the air, and then he just like went limp and fell to the ground, and I thought I was the greatest fighter
I believe
which I wasn't at the time. I was still an amateur. It was my first amateur fight. But, you know, that feeling that I got and that confidence that I got from that, I was like, this is it, man. This is like what I want to do, you know? Official gamer in the house, Raufeon Stots. I don't know if you met me before.
He's looking the bar. He's looking the bar, man. Welcome. In the gear.
I'm ready to go, man. I'm a gamer.
Let's go. We gotta get this shot. Look at this. Teammates, baby, ready to go. Let's get to the match. When's the next pro match?
Exactly. I'm ready.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
This is our trophy from the Lone Star Challenge. We did like this matchup against Dallas, you know, head to head against their rival team, of course. And you know, we're currently hanging on to this, so we'll see. They're gonna have to come back and fight for it.
I always knew Houston was better than Dallas.
Exactly, right? Everybody knows. It's public knowledge. It's public knowledge.
there was like this impetus for you. And for me, I kind of connected with that because, you know, somewhere in like maybe like freshman year of high school, I started getting into PC gaming and playing a game called Team Fortress 2, TF2. At the time, it's something I didn't really think about. But as I look back, I kind of realized how important it was my dad was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease when I was in sophomore year of high school. And at the time, I mean, the therapies and like the medical stuff has gotten a lot better for Parkinson's. I mean, it's like it's chronic disease, so it's like about managing it well.
Yeah.
But at the time, one of the premier pieces of research on the disease was if you do high intensity exercise, like all the time, that can slow the progression of the disease. So you can have like a better like life quality if you do like vigorous exercise. Wow. And so I remember seeing like my dad, who was into fitness, you know, he liked to do outdoor stuff and stuff. Yeah. But he kind of took that to another level and was like daily doing like a really like intense workout, like no days off, because the point is just that it can help you have like a longer life, a better quality of life. Of like, okay, so I can do this thing, I just have to put in the work, well, then I'm gonna put in the work. I'm gonna do more work than anybody. I realized over time, I think that became part of my personality is like, you know, you present me with a challenge or a task that requires work, and I'll outwork everybody. I will go beyond and beyond and beyond because I've seen like it being like a life or death scenario. Yeah. And then even if it's not, like I still have that tool in my toolbox where I can put myself there. Yeah. So I went to college, and my sophomore year of college, actually, Overwatch came out, and I knew I had the fundamental skills, I had the experience, and all I had to do was put the work in Overwatch. So for me, it was like, I will succeed in this game. Like this is my chance to be a pro gamer, to make it in esports. And it's funny because I don't think I really ever connected these dots before when I was younger, about like my motivation and my passion for stuff and,
what made
competition.
You.
When I look back now, it's like it's interesting because there was that emotional thing in the beginning that like is so important and kind of maybe in a way made me who I am, you know, like is a big part of that now.
Especially in competition, there's always a tragedy, it seems like, you know, that builds a competitor.
To not be okay with like the standard or like what's normal and like want more from yourself.
Wanting more,
So we're playing online matches. We'll be doing it in here, and this is our setup where we'll be playing today. So this is you right here, my man. We got you. Super Stots, baby.
Let's go. Oh, did he light up as soon as he heard Superstar? Yeah, it's me.
That's you.
It's me, guy. Let's go. Me and you.
Yeah, this is our setup, man.
This is my guy?
Well, you can play that guy. We got, all right. We'll get into it. There's a bunch of characters. You pick one. I'll take you through it, kind of.
We grew up in Houston. I've been in Houston, you know, my whole life, up until I was like 18, you know. Yeah. And my mom moved us into like a better area. I was born when she was living in Acres Home area. It's like North Houston. And then she moved us to like the Klein area, like Tomball area. So I watched her pretty much go from Section 8 housing to living in a decent house in Tomball
taking care of
area,
the kids, man.
You know what I mean? But just her work ethic, her drive to be better, you know, to help her family around her. It's still an inspiration to me to this day. A lot of my career, you know, is like to make her proud, you know. Yeah. You know, I wanted to be proud of the legacy I'm creating, proud of how I carry myself as a father, carry myself as a family man. Houston has been a large part of that, you know. So
that journey. Where you come from, it like kind of makes you a certain way, and then over time, the other experiences you have teach you, right? These like different ways of being and different people with different backgrounds, different experiences, and how much you can like gain from that. For me, that's what competition is about in the end, is like being the best of yourself. I mean, you want to win and you want to like get that recognition. Yeah. But you do that by being the best of yourself.
Exactly. That's a byproduct of you being the best you can be.
Yeah,
you know?
It's a byproduct. I like that because really it is a personal journey, right? That it's really the internal journey that gets you there.
You got to find out who you are and find out where your weaknesses and strengths are so you can be better. Then you compete and you show it off or whatever. Then you go back
to the lab.
Yeah, back to the lab as soon as you can.
Yeah. So that's kind of like the fundamental skill of the game is knowing what to do, like in each moment, each character. You know, where am I strong? Where are you weak? And I'll be right there all day long. You know, I'll make you have the hardest time possible, like you were saying last night, right? Yeah. I'll make it easy for me and hard for you. And like, I won't give you anything, right? Like, no.
Inch, you don't get a inch.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it's all about, man. Yeah. All right, Ralph, you want to get into it? Let's play some more?
Hell yeah, man. I'm down to get my again.
Let's go.
Did he get you?
Yeah, but you got him.
What do I get with that?
Just keep fighting.
Okay.
We got lost the first point, so we'll have to hold the second, but.
Oh, he froze me.
That's May, baby. You can't. May, you don't with May at the close range.
Oh, okay.
She's serious business.